Welcome. You've just opened a real file. They say every hotel has one room no one talks about. At the Rosemont Inn in Chicago, that room was 1408. Guests called it cursed, but no one believed it, until the cameras caught something they couldn't explain. Hotel security footage showed guests running out, screaming, eyes wide with terror. When staff rushed to open the door, the room was empty. No one was inside, yet something had clearly been there. In 2009, management quietly closed room 1408 for good. No public explanation. No official statement. Just a silent door sealed in concrete and erased from the booking system. But the stories from before that night were chilling. Guests reported knocking sounds coming from inside the walls, rhythmic, deliberate, like someone trapped and trying to get out. Phones rang constantly, even though they weren't plugged in. When answered, there was only static, followed by a woman whispering, "Don't stay." Some claimed the mirrors fogged up on their own, revealing words written backward. "Get out," scrawled as if from inside the glass. One couple said they woke up to the sound of crying. A woman sobbing softly from under the bed. They looked beneath it, nothing. But when they turned back to the mirror, there were wet handprints pressed against it. Then came the final guest, a businessman from out of town. He checked into room 1408 at 10:43 p.m. Everything seemed normal, until the cameras caught what happened next. At exactly 11:17 p.m., the man appeared in the hallway, walking backward out of the room, staring at something invisible in front of him. Then he collapsed, lifeless. When investigators entered, the air turned icy cold. The temperature dropped 10 degrees instantly. Every device in the room was dead. Yet the digital clock flashed 3 a.m. The mirrors were shattered, covered in long scratches, deep and uneven, like fingernails dragged in panic. No fingerprints, no footprints, just claw marks and silence. Maintenance tried to repaint and reseal the door, but every morning, the numbers 1408 reappeared, carved freshly into the wood, as if someone was still inside. Eventually, the hotel stopped renting that entire section. They removed the number from the elevator buttons, and guests were told it never existed. But staff knew better. At night, the elevator sometimes stops on that missing floor. The lights flicker, and from the end of the hallway, you can hear the phone ringing. From behind the sealed door. They say if you ever stay at the Rosemont Inn, never ride the elevator alone after midnight. Because if the doors open, and you see the number 1408 glowing in red, whatever you do, don't step inside.